That's a choosing issue. I'm not choosing a man that I have to become a detective to. Even the men I called off weddings from, to their defense, just because I called it off doesn't mean they weren't good men.
Huh?
Women, we meet you and we're like, our idea and our fairy tale is you are Prince Charming, honey. And then we try to get you to fit Prince Charming, and the more you don't fit it, the more y'all end up in my office going, but he doesn't do this. Well, has he ever did it?
Nope.
No, but I always just thought my husband would. Your husband or this man?
You ain't never last.
Popping they pets on my coat. I'm on the road, flow like I'm Batman. Damn, what? Smart as a madman.
YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy J, man. You watching the videos, liking, commenting, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you, man. Now, this interview here with the psychology major and, you know, a real high-end working woman, strong woman, she said. It's too many words, it's too complex. Like, if you don't understand, like, women terminology and the things they try to misconstrue and create bigger words for, like, definition, like, you're gonna be confused. I can tell you that because I chop most and majority of the conversation out because they have a lot of key talking points. But if you don't understand a woman when she's just in this high affirmation word defiant terminology, you're gonna be like, bro, she's saying a whole bunch of
Not a damn thing.
you have a simple question, she's gonna over explain it, over dialogue it. Let's get it, man.
Or the answer wasn't clear as far as a high functioning woman
Yeah.
and
It's simple. High functioning woman feels the same thing a low functioning woman feels. She does two things differently. High functioning woman can regulate her emotions to articulate it so it comes out with emotional intelligence.
Okay.
And she uses what she feels, okay, and chooses with her healthy self and not her dysfunctional self.
Okay.
That's the only difference.
Now, explain to me what a high functioning man is.
A high functioning man, identical to a woman. He can feel what he feels, he regulates his emotions, and he chooses how he's going to deliver that message so that woman receives it and she's not armed and now we're at war. That's what a high functioning man does. And he's also able to sit through hard, challenging conversations without fleeing or abandoning that woman, and using his emotional intelligence that says, I hear you and I understand you, but baby, I don't agree with that one part.
There's a lot of things that I don't agree with
I don't agree with that.
in this conversation.
Yeah.
Going back to what I said, with that 40% of men who are high functioning that you counsel, what I said was, most men understand this. We don't really find true love because it's what can you do for me?
Exactly.
Because a man's job is to provide.
Yep.
Now, this is where most high vibrational man, high functioning man go through. As far as being emotionally intelligent, that still does not qualify you as being high vibrational. The thing that is often said on two counterparts, two species, from a woman, it's about self-worth, how I feel. I'm not going to allow you to treat me like this. I'm not going to allow you to talk to me like this. I know my non-negotiables. I know my worth. Fine. That are all qualifying things for any woman to say to herself or to the universe, I'm high vibrational.
I don't think there's a big difference to me in white or black when it comes to your penis.
This is my point that I was saying, and we're kind of taking a step back to Euro step to try to score.
Right.
Now, I'm having a hard time to believe a very educated, a very attractive woman out of 41 years have not met Mr. Right. That's enough time to find a lot of things out.
I bet.
And yet, no kids, single. I'm not, but I am saying, are women's expectations unrealistic?
No, I'm gonna say, like I said on Nick, the question shouldn't be why isn't a woman of age, of success, of a certain caliber not married with kids. The question should be, why are people rushing to the altar just to become divorcees or baby mamas and baby daddies? I think if anything, we need to be teaching our society, take your time, young man or young woman, so that you can get to know not just this person, but yourself first, so that you can choose a life partner, not that that person isn't exempt to divorce, instead of rushing to the altar just to become a divorcee or a baby mama and have multiple kids by multiple women, just to say you have broken families everywhere. I don't see no benefit in that. I believe, like I tell my brother, he's in here, Shane, all the time, and who.
You said that shit already came out of fear, bro? Like, why are you speaking on the fear of it? Like, that's what's crazy. Especially, like, as a woman, you know, women has that mindset, oh, I need to be married before this type of age. But I mean, you're 40. When is it right? Because I mean, she already said she had good men in her life, and she didn't pretty much want it. So it's like you done wasted your time with the man that you was healing. You were getting healed by a guy that you knew you weren't gonna stay with. So you pretty much wasted your time. I don't know, that's just crazy to me.
31 with no kids and doing well for himself. Take your time. You don't need to rush to an altar just to divorce this woman. And another thing is, people who actually feel high valued within themselves, not financially, internally they feel high valued. They're not rushing to have a wife or a husband at the expense of divorce just to feel like they've added value to themselves. Because it's a deficit if you're marrying for the wrong purposes. It is an asset if you're marrying from a place of creating a family, of creating stability, of raising kids who can see this thing move and this house not be homeless, but this house have wealth in it, the real wealth that actually sustains. And so for me, I'd rather take my time choosing than end up doing time because I'm making wrong decisions. I'm good.
Say less.
Stop doing that. That they would stop that dysfunctional behavior of compartmentalizing and creating houses, not homes, and then finally a home with the wife. And then you have all these other houses that are homeless, but you over here at some point when you do get a wife, if you do, I'm saying if that's what you want, you will, you'll get whatever you want. You're trying to create a home. Totally dysfunctional and extremely, that's the epitome of selfish. Epitome of selfish. I'm done, you can go for it.
Okay, say less. All right, so what identifies as a broken home?
What you have going on with these, whoever you're not in the house with, is a broken home. It's called a blended family. It's called a blended family.
That means?
That the family is blended. So blended
So blended means broken?
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy that you were entertaining, you would go as low as 26.
That I would entertain?
Yes.
Got it, okay.
And as high as what age?
Whatever man that doesn't have kids.
As high as?
Whoever doesn't have kids, whatever age he is with no kids.
I just.
No, that's the age. I'm saying I don't have an age range as far as how old. If he has no kids,
so your
he's a
non-negotiable is a person who does not have children.
My non-negotiable is a person with kids, but yes, I get how you're saying it, yes.
So you cannot date a person, you cannot be with a person.
I can, but I'm choosing not to.
So?
I can be with anyone, but I'm choosing not to.
You're
I gotta correct it, it's my narrative, Cam.
You're like jumping in, jumping out, it's either.
Cam. No, it's not I can't. There's no such thing. I can date whoever I want. I am definitely well equipped to do so.
Bro, let's go back to the first question. See, this is why I keep trying to edit it in, edit it out. Like, bro, just ask the question. We don't have to correct it, and you know, she corrected you, bro. Just let it fly, man. You said it wrong, bro. I agree, bro. You said it wrong. Come on now.
Okay.
So I'm not going to allow that word to be something that fits what I can't do. I'm well equipped to date anybody.
Yes.
My preference, because there's nothing wrong with a lot of men who have kids, so I don't want to put that narrative out there. My personal preference is I would not choose to date a man with kids.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're dating a man with kids. Just a scenario.
Oh, okay, got it. Yes.
You're dating a man with kids.
Yes.
So you've identified that that's a broken home. from the jump. With your verbiage of blended family means broken.
I've identified that I'm dating a broken man, is creating who he is. Because we could teach what we know, we create who we are. And so broken people create brokenness, whether it's through a child, whether it's through a relationship, whether it's through themselves. It doesn't have to be a beautiful baby, but you're creating brokenness. And broken people can come from married households. I'm not saying that a two-parent household can't create the result of a child who then has brokenness and creates broken blended families everywhere. I'm not negating that.
That's not my point.
No, I know, I'm making that point. But yes.
But my point.
My answer is I not only identified that those homes are houses without a home because he's not in them,
Yeah.
but also that he's a broken man.
But you're going to be with a broken man.
No, I won't. I just said I wouldn't be with a man. I wouldn't be with a broken man who has multiple kids. I will take
No, not multiple. I'm
well,
talking
a kid. It doesn't matter.
So you're
I don't
not
wanna-
going to date a man with children.
No, but let me clear this up because you said I won't date a broken man. That's not what I said.
No, I said, are you, listen to what I'm saying.
I heard you.
Doc.
Let me answer it. Hold on.
Bro, this is too complex. Bro, this is so like, bro, please.
We all have a level of brokenness. So will I date a broken man? Yes. Am I going to date a certain type of brokenness? No.
Of course you're not.
And that type of brokenness is a man who has kids outside of me isn't something that's conducive for what I want forever.
But will you date him?
No.
So that goes to my point. I'm trying to ask a question. You have two different men right here. One man who has...
I will not date a man with kids.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
Yes. I will
But
not.
do you understand, just off of the statistics,
Here we go. Go ahead and be a statistic and say it because I hear it all the time. And it
what?
say it.
You say what you're saying, and I'm going to either...
Based on
agree
statistics, most men have kids. Go for it.
at your age.
But that's why I said early on, Cam, when you said young and remember the patience of me being older woman, I said, well, for, a woman who has certain qualifications or criteria.
All right, she said she'll date a dude 26, baby. What's up? Let me stop.
Like no kids,
Yeah.
that would be, I have to have enough brain cells to know, baby, that's the payoff. Okay, he may be younger, successful, no kids, but now you have to make sure you implement the patience. Or you get you an older man who has kids, and he could have been married with his kids. There's a lot of different scenarios why men have kids, okay? But then you don't have to have as much patience with him as maturity-wise. But do you want to have patience to say, and it's not even dealing with, because that's not bad, you want to have enough patience to gut the fact that you are dating a man with young kids or grown kids, and that's against what you want, your value system. For me, I rather choose the poison of, I'll have patience with you, baby. We'll just have to figure this out, and I'm cool
We
with
can
that.
agree to disagree that I'm not creating broken homes. I'm doing the best with the situation that I was given and am given. So, hands-on father, absolutely. I don't subscribe to just bringing fatherless children or motherless children into this world. I have an unbelievable relationship with the mothers of my children. And it's healthy co-parenting that we show the children real love, real communication,
Right.
real orders of operations. And I think that's key because even though we have this unspoken societal pressure to do this and be this, but that's just not, that's a unicorn that you're waiting for. Because if I'm sitting up here telling you like, yo, I have aspirations to have this, but my experiences have shown me that that person really doesn't exist. So when I'm asking or I'm asked questions of, is the expectations unrealistic?
Right.
Because my reality has garnered unbelievable connections with women.
Man, what y'all think in the comments, bro? Which one's worse? Him having 3 baby mamas with 8 kids, or her being 41, no kids, but she been, I think, down the aisle twice, called the wedding off. But I mean, she's not creating a broken family, so she don't really have any hard say, I should say. Let me go back to the beginning. They said that they had a good topic.
Understand the different languages that men can speak. Also, it's allowed me to have more compassion and break my fairy tale ideology that women have. I always say this: men get married and become a father and go, oh, shoot. Okay, I didn't know it was going to take all of this. Game time. Let me try to figure this out. Let me try to see if I can do this and do that and get the car and do this and love her more and balance all this. Women, we meet you and we're like, our idea and our fairy tale is you are Prince Charming, honey. And then we try to get you to fit Prince Charming. And the more you don't fit it, the more y'all end up in my office going, but he doesn't do this. Well, has he ever did it? No, but I always just thought my husband would. Your husband or this man? So are you getting to know who you with? Or are you making this man fit this fairy tale ideology that doesn't even exist anyways? And so women come and lead with fit this, or you have no value. Men come in and go, all right, I'm here and I'm gonna learn how to be the best I can for you. And then women do what? You're taking too long. You're not getting there because you haven't fit the box of the fairy tale. So for me, it's helped me break down what all of my clients know. Y'all know I call it the fairy tale ideology. And I'm not exaggerating, Cam. I want to say 100%, but I'm going to go 99.9% of women who come in my office, I'm having to work on breaking their fairy tale ideology of.
So you're already saying women are picking the wrong type of guys to fit their narrative. So if you want a guy to be Prince Charming, you're not even picking the prince, you're picking the hoodlum. He already got multiple kids. Having your magical child, he's gonna treat you special and think you're the one and you're gonna change him. You women are already, come on, let's not talk about you women picking the wrong guys and wanting him to fit with the nice guys. She want the nice guy to be on the hoodlum and try to reverse it. Like, no, you can't do that.
Their husband. And hold on, let me say this. To his defense, they almost always have an amazing husband. But because his amazingness doesn't fit her idea of amazing, guess what? He ain't shit to her. And remember, I have no emotional investment besides I really want them to get this, work through this. I'm going, so because he don't fit your tone of red, you gonna tell me this man still ain't red?
He burgundy though.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, he there. I ask a simple question.
And it's gonna be a simple answer.
Hopefully.
Bro, just based off that little point right there, bro, the whole interview, bro. She been answering the question so long and just deflecting. I mean, I understand that's how women talk, but oh my God, man. Hear this question right here.
Within the time frame of me smoking this cigar. Do you want to get married?
Hard yes, absolutely want to get married.
So my question is, if you've never seen a healthy marriage, how are you able to identify one?
So let me answer again. I didn't grow up in a household where a healthy marriage was something that was present for learned behavior.
Right.
I am 41 years old. I'm an adult, and I do see healthy relationships.
But none that you want to be like, yo,
no, because,
I like what y'all have.
Right.
Right there. Before they go into this little tangent, I do believe, other than experience, bro, you'll be wise enough to know how to treat somebody and how you want to be treated. So I agree with that point. But the question is right now, do you want to be like them or have something like that? And let's see this right here.
No, and it's not because what they have isn't healthy. It's because I have a strong sense of self. And I'm not knocking people who look to other people and say, I would like that, or I get what you're saying. There's nothing wrong with that. But I have a strong sense of self, and I don't want what someone else has. I want what is aligned in God's will for me is. And so I have a strong understanding that what's for me ain't gonna look like your healthy relationship. If I get caught up in, I want that, or I want it to mirror that, then I may be looking and meeting my husband saying, you don't fit this box, which is called compartmentalizing. And my husband, who's God sending to me after all my work, doesn't need to fit a box. He needs to come authentically who he is. And my job is to love him where he is, how he is, and pray on the ways that I don't understand, because I'm not supposed to lean onto my own understanding. I'm supposed to trust God in all his ways. And when doing that, that means I'm not looking for anything externally to idolize when I have myself in God and I know that who my husband is, I will feel it. I don't have to see it in someone else's world. And the other thing is we got to be careful with wanting what somebody else has from the optics, because it could look like we want this beautiful mansion and we go in that house, excuse my language, that motherfucker's more homeless than people who sleep on the street. Because just because you got 4 walls and you have a marble floors and you have a gated home and you have a 10,000 or 20,000 square foot home doesn't mean that thing ain't more homeless than the person who's in a high-rise apartment or a person who's in a single apartment living in downtown LA and they're a student who's poor, okay? That has nothing to do with it. So I'd rather have a little apartment with my husband and baby, we got wealth, than be in a big mansion like a lot of people have done and be homeless in that thing. And I'm sitting here creating this image for my people to admire me, but I'm dying in the inside. When you talk about resources and people, I don't want no friends around me who can see me as a mansion. But letting things that don't belong to you, that's called despair. Get you some help, get you some healing, get you a sense of self, and start wanting things that are yours. And then you may not end up with a man who's beating your ass because you thought he was putting her on jets and buying her Birkin bags and taking her to nice restaurants when she was going home getting her ass beat. But you wanted it though, right? Be careful what you ask for. Start asking God, reveal to me what I'm saying I want, so I understand the transparency of it. God,
Bro, it's
I caught that pic.
what?
You caught the pig. Just because you talking loud, just because
I wasn't loud.
Just because your voice is
I
inflected.
wasn't loud.
Just because you're leaning forward to your
I
camera.
wasn't loud.
Doesn't mean you just caught it.
Bro, the question was simply, do you want something like that? And he explained that, bro, but you went on a 3-minute tantrum about, she said some real it was real. Don't get me wrong, it was 100% real, but you doing way too much over a simple question that she took so wrong.
The resources that you have around you of healthy relationships.
They are.
Not that you want that. You said, you took what I said and yeah, I said, I want that, but it's not, I want
No,
what they have.
I don't.
It's more of an admiration for what they have.
No.
And it's like
You want that idea, like how they're held. Hey man, that's the video, man. Final thoughts right here.
Hey man, that was a freaking like a 3-hour interview. She already, I think, bro, her being highly attractive, high in her career, she couldn't balance out, you know, a relationship and be married, because she got engaged 4 times. 4 times she's been engaged to good guys, she said in the interview, her words. 2, they walked down the aisle and she pulled out of it. I'm just saying, if she wanted to be married, why are you at 41 single, no kids? Kevin Samuels said it the best. Avoid women who are in this field, this major, who are that old, with no kids, never been married, just wasting good guys' time. That's why I say these are women expectations too high, especially them high, you know, earning women. You're not gonna date no guy making 40, 50,000 a year. But if you go to the comments, the comments on his video are saying, oh, she ate him up and stuff like that, and or just talking about him having multiple baby mamas with multiple kids and stuff like that. I understand his message, but let me know what y'all guys think in the comments. This is a lot. This is a lot. It was a lot, especially the words and being overly complex, and they can't come to an actual question and come to an actual answer. The answer was too goddamn long. Hey, I'm gone. I appreciate you, bro.